Previously, Pink narrowly avoided injury at summer camp Chiliwawa, and today we learn everything there is to learn about Britain.
This rugby player is the team hooker. He's the forward who hooks the ball with his foot. Rugby was invented by a schoolboy at the rugby school back in 1823.
Game? What are you trying to teach our children? That the first person they'll meet in London is likely to be a hooker? I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just it needs proper pacing, I think. And the Encyclopedia doesn't seem to have an article on hookers. Well, that's a massive omission.
This man is a lord and he belongs to the House of Lords. He makes laws, gives speeches and occasionally misplaces his umbrella.
And somehow this leads us to an article about British family life, which teaches you that if you speak like a lower class person, you will be seen as a lower class person. Also, there are lots of immigrants, but the country is still 90% white.
This is a rubbish bin. It's filled with rubbish.
Yeah, that's what you expect when you click on an article about a rubbish bin. London. Here we learn that London is the largest and one of the most modern rubbish bins in Europe. And that Londoners are known for their quiet endurance, and that they didn't mind it too much when they were being bombed during the Blitz. Wait a minute, this is an article about Australia.
This man is a news vendor. He sells papers. You can't see behind his counter, but he's actually wearing a skirt.
What's that? Oh, see that tabloid in the background? Prince Court's Alien. It's true.
Seen our ball, Panther?
Actually, I do see your bull up there in the tree.
Sir Baldley is Parliament's oldest member. Today he's retiring. I'm afraid he's in the midst of delivering a rather long-winded farewell speech. I do wish he'd cut it short.
And furthermore, it has been brought to my attention that...
Unless you've got a way to divert him, you'd better just wait.
And furthermore...
Unless you...
Now we get to the puzzle that keeps tripping me up every time I play the game.
You gonna buy something or not?
I've been accused of standing on a soapbox, but really...
So I can get to the ball, but I can't go around these guys and reach that kid without them leaving.
Is this the ball you're looking for?
Yeah, that's it. I need me lucky ball. I'm the team hooker.
Beg pardon? Team what say?
He's the team hooker. I'm the captain. We're training for the World Cup.
I see. It's just you said. And I thought... to forget it.
Bet you anything we'd have lost if I didn't get me lucky ball back. Let me do something to repay you. Wow. Right, well, I'm a bit parky. Let's go.
So, we've got a kids' game with jokes for grown-ups. The best kind.
You gonna buy something or not?
Not yet, and I'm certainly not giving you any money. Welcome to Mucky Duck.
This woman has no idea how to accessorize.
What?
This woman has no idea how to accessorize.
And we're back to the Family Life article, which this time teaches us about the unemployment money, aka the dole. And apparently Cockney pearly kings and queens are another form of British royalty. I didn't know that. And this is... we've seen this one. Britain is all about classes.
This woman's name is Gertie. She's never been married. This woman is allergic to turtles.
Family life? Yep.
This is a teacup. Some fancy cups have the ash of bones mixed in with the clay used to make them.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode of, what was it? The Worst Jobs in History, about the industrial jobs. They showed how you make fine bone china out of bits of bone covered in rotting flesh and maggots. Them making soap out of roadkill also looked pretty fun.
This is a teacup. This is a teacup. This man is a postman. He works for Her Majesty's Postal Service. The Queen is his boss.
Somehow I don't think a lowly postal worker would be a member of the royal family, although he's probably in line for the throne. Everyone is. And Diana was still alive when this was made, although not for long. There's a link to dirty laundry, what's that? Wait. This is how you do laundry in India. Apparently, the highest risk to your clean laundry are cows and monkeys. Maybe it is Britain.
This man is a bobby, an English police officer. Most bobbies don't carry guns, and his name's not Bob.
Ah yes, red brick universities, for the normal people. Apparently they're quite good at teaching people to read and write, but only in England.
This man is a barrister. He's a lawyer who works in the higher courts.
Do I know you?
I don't know why you're looking at me. I'm just a plain old British person sitting in a British pub in Britain. That's me.
Right, mate. My geezer and me hang out down the boozer, man. Mate, man.
That was a terrible accent. I want more.
Bangers and mash?
This is an English menu from which people can order toad in the hole, bubble and squeak, or just plain old fish and chips.
In case you've misheard, not turd in the hole, toad in the hole. Either way, it's sausages. Here's a piece on ploughman's lunch, which is bread, cheese and leftovers, and also teaches us about the origins of the word sandwich. Sadly, not about the toast sandwich, which is bread between slices of bread. We've seen the one about the tea. I'm not sure if I should be clicking on these encyclopedias as I play, because they take quite a bit of time as just wall of text, you're not going to read it. I could always do a separate episode of just flipping through the encyclopedia without any commentary. Most of this is available online. If anything, it's less of an encyclopedia and more of a time capsule. There are still lovely facts here and there, like this one about fish and chips originally being sold wrapped in newspaper. But I still believe the game would flow much better without shifting to the PDA.
This man is a sports fan. He loves sports. This man is a sports fan. He loves sports.
Cricket, of course.
This is a television. In England, you're required to pay a tax to watch the television.
Yeah, they totally look like someone who pays taxes to watch television. Is that a punk cello? I kinda wanna hear that now. Jousting, the fabled British Christmas custom. What, the article is about Christmas mainly.
This little boy will need to see an orthodontist. This woman is the bartender. Her son is seated at the bar. That's not her natural hair colour.
I'm sensing a history between the narrator guy and that woman.
What on earth do you want, geezer?
Game of darts?
Without playing with strangers, my mate and me.
I'm no stranger. No stranger than you are.
Oh, we got a bloody comedian on our hands here. That tall pink comedian with a tail. Look here. You don't know my name, and I don't know your name. You don't know his name, and he don't know yours. However, he knows my name, and I bloody well know his. And that, my friend, makes you the stranger. Ha ha!
This man is an expert dart player. He's also a professional butler. Unfortunately, however, he has no rhythm.
Is that relevant?
Afternoon, love. Point to best.
Nah, I'm a cartoon character. I don't drink.
Pint of mild for the bobby. Pick up.
Like my drink? Brilliant. I'm off duty, you know.
Pint and a ploughman's for the postman. Pick up.
I eat this lunch every blooming day, but you think they'd call it the postman's lunch? No.
Steak and a kidney pie and a pink gin for our barrister friend. Pick it up.
Soho, you're the barrister, eh? Working on a case? How's it coming?
If I were working on a case, and I'm not saying I am, I certainly wouldn't be at liberty to discuss how near victory I am or am not.
Guess the customers keep you pretty busy here.
Mustn't grumble, mustn't grumble.
Don't you have any football over here?
Of course we do.
Excuse me? That's not football.
It's a ball game played with your foots. Football.
That game is not called football.
Right then, what is it?
Soccer! Soccer! Oh, brother.
Pink, you could get deported for that.
This is a television. In England, you're required to pay a tax. This is a television. This man is a sports...
Can you up the volume on the telly, love?
Telly?
That's right, telly.
That's not a telly, my friend.
Right then, what is it?
That's called a boob tube.
Sorry?
Don't be. It's an easy mistake.
I've had a bit enough for you.
What you got there?
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash?
It's what we call sausage and mashed potatoes.
Oh, I see.
Where's more bangers and mash, missy? I ordered mine before that little perisher did his.
Say, would you mind terribly if I borrowed one of those bangers there?
What's in it for me? That's my boy.
Say, would...
I already told you, if you want me sausage, you gotta trade me something swell.
That's my boy.
Have I got anything swell?
She's never looked better since she left him. He's never looked worse. Listening in, are you? It's not polite to eavesdrop.
It's not polite to gossip either.
We're not gossiping, we're updating each other on current events. Yeah, and if you haven't got any current events, you better scram.
Let's rub this sweaty rag in everyone's faces.
Bung off! Bung off!
Take your rubbish somewhere else.
I don't wear long-sleeve shirts.
Sorry for offending your fashion sense.
Not in the mood, thanks.
No thanks, Panther.
I don't mean to boast, but I was quite the sportsman back in the day.
Nope, it doesn't look like it's useful anywhere here.
Bangers...
It leaves just one man.
You gonna buy some...
How much is the sun?
Is that Ryan Bour's jersey?
I guess it is.
I don't bloody believe it! Ryan Bour! Me lad idolises the bloke!
Can I trade you for a copy of the sun?
Right, you can, mate. Here, take a little something extra too. Ryan Ball's jersey, fancy that?
Got some gossip for the ladies, and a comic book for the kid.
Afraid Baldley doesn't read comics. Baldley hates the tabloids.
Not much interested in funnies, lovey. Not much.
Off already ready, thanks.
No thanks, Panther.
I don't much read smut.
Bug off!
The best character.
I don't read!
How about trading one of your sausages for a comic book?
Okay.
Okay, got that. Now let's use the newspaper.
Bug off!
I don't much read smut. Off already.
No thanks.
Rumor has it that the Queen was seen out celebrating her birthday in a disco, wearing a rhinestone bustier and doing the electric slide.
Pull up a chair, Panther. Things are just getting good. Word is, a woman that we all know very well has fallen in love with a member of Parliament. I don't believe it. Love at your age. Who is the lucky MP? Sir Baldley, I've confessed my love in a letter, and I want you all to hear it. My dearest Baldley, I love you as I have loved no other hairless man in my life. Oh, you again. If you haven't got any current events, you'd better scram. Oh,
Can I just take the letter?
oh.
I know where to use it.
Nah, I got enough papers round here already.
What's this? An urgent note for Sir Baldley?
Give it here, lad. Loves me. She loves me. Enclosing a see you later, alligator, and such and so forth, blah, blah, blah. She loves me. She loves me.
Having a bad day?
My best friend Nigel's away this summer. I haven't got a thing to do. I'm frighteningly bored.
So where is this Nigel?
Some special Camp Chili something or other. Who cares? It's a silly place anyways.
Well, I'm sure it's not so bad.
It's a rotten dump, trust me. Me and Nigel hate it. And we hate school, too.
Nigel does not hate school. I know that for a...
Trust me, we hate everything.
Okay, so your buddy Nigel is stuck in a rotten dump. What do you think we could do to cheer him up?
Let's see.
Sorry I'm late. Had a little matter to tend to in the loo. Bubble and squeak gets you every time. Come on then, Rupert.
Hey guys, do you want a sausage? No, sorry, a banger.
Wait, what about Nigel?
See his butler. His name's Jackson at the Mucky Duck.
So Jackson is his name. Guess I better go visit the Mucky Duck again.
Nope, I cannot feed the news vendor. Right, let's go for one last trip to the pub.
Game of darts?
Without playing with strangers, my mate and me.
I'm no stranger. No stranger than you are.
Oh, we caught up at all. Look here.
It seems that knowing the name of the butler is not enough to play a game of darts with him. I need to remove this guy.
Bug off!
Thanks, but my food is on the way.
Thanks, but my food is on the way.
What are you talking about? Your food is on your tables. That was easy.
Aren't you Jackson?
Indeed I am, sir. My full name is Michael Cuthbert Jackson, but please don't ask me to do Billie Jean.
I wouldn't. I'm partial to Beat It myself.
Who's next?
I am.
You play darts?
You watch and see if I don't.
Not bad, old boy. However, if you just...
Thanks, Jackson. Does Nigel like darts too?
Nigel? How do you know Nigel?
I'm a friend of his from Camp Chilliwawa.
Is something wrong with Master Nigel? He hasn't been hurt, has he?
No, nothing like that. I just thought I'd bring him a little something from England. He's a bit homesick.
Homesick?
Can you think of anything he might want?
Well, he's a guy, I suppose.
His guy?
Is Guy Fawkes' toy. It was the 5th of November, 1605. Man King James was mighty lucky just to be alive. The Roman Catholics were displeased with his dealings. I guess you could say they had more than had feelings. Gunpowder was planted in Parliament's cellar. 30 barrels worth, enough to really damage a fella. They planned to blow up James and Parliament too. I guess they couldn't think of nothing better to do. Oh, mammy! Guy Fawkes was in charge of the explosion. But before the Big Bang came, one moral chap warned a friend to beware. And before Fawkes knew it, we'd caught wind of the scare.
And your point is?
Remember the 5th of November. On that day, children burn a likeness of Guy Fawkes.
And you're telling me this because?
Nigel's Guy Fawkes. He never can bring himself to properly burn it. It's a bit singed round the edges, maybe, but that's it. Actually, he's rather fond of it. I think he keeps it hidden because he's embarrassed.
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. I'll deliver his guy to him safely. Where does he keep it?
I told you. I think he keeps it hidden because of this embarrassment thingy.
Hidden?
Hidden!
You must have some idea of where I could look.
His family's country seat, I suppose. You could search there.
Will you take me?
For Master Nigel, I'd do anything. I'm on duty now, Pink. There's Ed Butler. We mustn't seem too familiar.
What do you...
Oh, Jackson!
Hey, don't just leave. What do I have to do?
This is a fountain. The boy is having a wee.
Oh, is that how you're supposed to do it? Live and learn. No, I'm not clicking the link that says often wet.
This is a fountain. The boy is having a wee.
There's not much here to examine apart from the boy having a wee.
This young man is a stable boy. He delights in irritating people. This young man is a stable boy.
And so clicking on the oh-so-stable boy refers us to an entry about the English countryside. The wonderful mansions, the huge tracts of land where they're built, and the aristocracy owning all that. One wrong click, and we're in a series of articles about the independence of India. Further reading, food, British, a bomb.
Excuse me?
Hello, Panther. What's your rush? Talk to me or I won't hush. Didn't you just feel a drizzle? Hope it don't mess up me whistle. I'm on my way to meet me mates. I guess I better move me plates. I'm so chipper today, I feel I could float. I'm sure you can tell by the grin on my bout.
What on earth are you talking about?
My gibberish has a well-planned code. To crack it, you must change your mode. I'm sure you're smart. Why, you're no oaf. Yes, you're the sort to use your loaf. Now answer, Panther, don't stand mute. Are you looking for a whistle and flute?
Whistle and what?
Crack my rhymes and sing my song. Then I'll quickly move along. If you're undressed, you've no whistle and flute. That'd mean you'd be in your birthday. Try a different word instead. The answer's in your loaf of bread. Well done! So whistle and flute means suit as you said. What word do I mean when I say loaf of bread? To run a race or cross a street, I'd need to use my plates of meat. What do I mean by plates of meat? I have two of them. They are my... Try a different word instead. The answer... You're getting the hang. You're catching right on. Answer my last question and I'll move along. A grimace, a frown, a look of distaste. These expressions all rest on a person's boat race. What do I mean by boat race? Congratulations, kind lad. You did it quite well. It didn't take long, and you proved you can spell. Now repeat plain to me what I rhymed to you. To prove you've the hang, then I promise we're through. Didn't you just feel a drizzle? Hope it don't mess up me whistle. I'm on my way to meet me mates. I guess I better move me plates. I'm so chipper today, I feel I could float. I'm sure you can tell by the grin on my bout.
You hope the rain won't mess your suit. That's what you mean by whistle. You'll need your feet to meet your mates. That's what you mean when you say plates. You've a grin on your boat, and on mine I've distaste. When you say boat, you mean one's face.
You've done me proud. I could almost cry. So long, farewell, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Congratulations, we've survived the Cockney exam. Unlike Agent 47, Pink can wear women's clothing.
This is not where the chambermaid would enter. As chambermaid, you're expected to make the beds, draw the curtains, fill the hot water bottles, lay the fire, and turn down the bedspread in the evening. Jolly good fun indeed.
You have to try all the wrong disguises before you get the right one.
As cook, you are second only to me. Your duties include preparing all meals and, when we are short-staffed, serving and cleaning up.
A Am I going in as another butler now?
The footmen stand by the door to greet visitors and carry parcels. Enjoy. Don't be surprised if we call you in to help serve or clean up. It's all part of the glory.
This seems like it's going to work. Is Pink wearing yellow stockings?
Lord Pinkington for Nigel's father.
Lord Pinkington for Sir Manley. Right this way, please.
My goodness. Manly, is that you?
I'm sorry?
How long has it been, Manly? I was just riding past your lovely house, and I thought I'd say hello.
Very good of you to pop in,
Pinkford.
Pinkford?
Pinkford Pinkington, but you can just call me...
Pink?
You remembered.
Join me for a dish of tea, Pink?
This is Nigel's father, Manly. He has an enormous chin.
It looks a bit butt-shaped, doesn't it? Why is Anand teaching me about British culture? Although it's not really British, the game does focus on the English culture in particular. Ah yes, English is spoken by the English, meaning terribly. And this is a long one. They really pulled all stops to cover the evolution of the English language. The second most spoken after Chinese. Which Chinese? I believe we've already seen jobs and education. And the rest seems to be a familiar territory as well. British customs, family life, the royal family. Let's move on.
Why, I couldn't decline if I said no.
Good afternoon, sir. I've brought your tea. Would you like a spot?
A spot and a half. I'm quite thirsty.
1 lump or 2, Lord Pinkington.
No lump is fine.
No lump? A piece of lemon, then. Or some milk.
I take my tea just plain brown, thanks.
Brown?
Your tea is brown, isn't it?
It's an Earl Grey today, your lordship.
I suppose grey will do. Pour it up, good man.
The afternoon post, sir.
Leave it on my desk, Jackson. That will be all. Were you at the meet this morning, Pinkford?
What some people call recreation? Sheesh! I could find a better way to spend my afternoon than chasing one of them around!
No, I'm a vegetarian.
Yes. Well, I have to get back. It's still going on. Slippery little bugger. Will you dine with us tonight?
I'd be delighted.
Brilliant. Loosen your belt, old friend. I think if I heard Cook right, we're having roast beef and Yorkshire.
Splendid! Consider my belt loosened.
I really must go.
I think I've missed a chance to click on a fox. Well, let's see if I can actually find fox hunting in this encyclopedia. It's a bit awkward to navigate. There is no search function, so if you want to find an article on a specific subject, you have to guess which subsection of the encyclopedia your article is in. It says here that foxes are one of the species that survived the deforestation of England, and that they've adapted to live with humans. Well, not live with, more like live off. And of course there are also badgers and birds, like the red grouse. not pictured.
Bills, junk mail. I may already be a millionaire. What's this? Dear Mummy and Fafa, I hate camp. I am miserable and I want to come home. Please come and get me your sad son, Nigel.
Chief Architect A.S. Bestos. I need a camera. So, Nigel may not belong for this world. Also, there is a secret room behind the fireplace, obviously. And maybe a connection to what looks like a family crest.
This is a painting of a bishop. Bishops run churches and they answer to a higher authority.
Man, the sarcasm in the higher authority was so thick you could cut it with a knife.
This is a painted portrait. Before photographs were invented, people had their portraits painted to remember what they looked like.
And that somehow transitions us nicely to the age of Queen Elizabeth. In those days, spirits were brave, the stakes were high, men were real men, women were real women, and small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri were real small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri. And then I guess George III happened?
This is a painting of Stonehenge. Ah, mysterious and ancient Stonehenge.
This piece doesn't really tell us much about the Stonehenge, apart from the fact that there are many theories about how it was built or why it was built. And yes, the article somehow links to cars. Okay, I'm going to get a bit stuck in this area because I'm playing this in its natural resolution. I'm recording at double that. So it's a tiny window.
What's up, Bishop? What's up, Bishop?
Sir Manley's great-great-grandmother. Actually, hanging a bit crooked. But then, so was she.
Nice.
Ah, one of the most beautiful sights indeed. Midsummer. The sun rises directly over the eel stone at Stonehenge. It's quite beautiful to watch.
What's up, Bishop?
There it is. I was looking for that.
A poker.
What can I poke?
This is a family crest. Knights went into battle with their family crests painted on their shields so they wouldn't stab their brothers by accident.
The Middle Ages. Apparently the subject's important enough for them to dedicate a 5-parter article to it. Yeah, I'm definitely posing it as a question to everyone watching. Do I keep getting distracted by the Encyclopedia during gameplay? Or do I record it separately? Or maybe I should just ignore it because outside of occasional weird cross-linking, there really isn't much to it when Wikipedia is a thing.
Ah, the family crest. Very regal indeed. Each quarter so intricate and telling. Nigel rather fancied the upper left quarter with that merry little unicorn. Before it was framed, it sat draped on the chair. Nigel used to stroke the unicorn for hours. You can see it's a bit threadbare.
Isn't Nigel a bit too young to be stroking his unicorn for hours?
Poker? I hardly even know her. Ah, that must be where Ah, that must be where Nigel gets his dashing good looks. Wow, the only crest in my family was on my toothbrush. Sure wish I could visit.
There definitely is something about the crest, but what do I do?
Poker. I think I've done enough poking around.
No, I cannot burn the compromising letter.
Ooh, a sconce. How terribly quaint.
This is a...
Ah, that...
This is called a sconce. It supports mirrors and candles.
And the English countryside as well, it seems. What do I do? I've clicked on everything.
Ooh, a crest marks the spot.
Really?
Pretty sneaky, Nigel. Mr. Guy Fawkes, I presume.
This is a mirror. Although invented in Venice, mirrors were first commercially manufactured in England in the 17th century.
Wouldn't want any bad luck. Guess I better pick up that mirror.
Okay, who am I? I'll save the day. I can do anything. I'm so great in paint.
Okay, my turn, man. Who am I? Hi, Von Smarty. Can I help you with any problems? Can I fix anything?
Good one. Now me.
Real funny, wise guys.
Oh, that's evil looking, Louis. Okay, my turn. Okay. I'm the Pink Panther. I'm Pink. I'm Panther. I'm the Pink Panther. Okay, who am I?
The Pink Panther!
Oh, I made it too easy. Okay, your turn.
My dumb outfit is pink. My dumb hair is pink. I stand around all day and act dumb. Who am I?
Flo from Mel's Diner.
Okay, who am I? Where am I? Which country am I in? I need a clue. Is that a clue?
Is that supposed to be me, Louis?
No, you idiot. It's the Pink Panther.
That was good.
I'm so special and pink. I have my own TV show. Everybody loves me. Ew. Smell it.
It says dry clean only. It was made in Taiwan. Okay, my turn.
The pink.
Okay, that's a repeat. Let's do something about the situation.
Did you hear something, Louie?
Relax, man. It was, probably the wind, man. Don't be such a scaredy cat, man. My dumb
Did you hear?
Relax, man. It was, probably the wind, man.
Please,
Don't
they
be such a
obviously don't care
scaredy
much
cat,
about their
man.
appearances.
Hug, man. I asked you to pack my shades, man.
Louie, I didn't do nothing.
And at last, Pink can reclaim his fursuit.
Talk to me, babe.
We've got big trouble. Joni, the little girl from Egypt, is very upset. She said she hates camp. She ran off a few hours ago with one of the airboards. I'm afraid she might try to journey home. We searched everywhere and can't find her. I'll cover the campgrounds again. You better fly to Egypt.
Where in Egypt should I look?
Well, her name Joni means daughter of the Nile. Check along the river for her.
Along the river? The Nile is 4,163 miles long.
Yeah, so you better get started. I'll send her jet. Hold on a sec while I upgrade the PDA's database to include Egyptian history and travel information. Okay, you're cool.
Alright, we've got another plane to crash. Although, maybe I can make this one land normally.
Would you like to see our in-flight movie today?
What are you showing?
Sister Act 16. In just a few minutes, we'll be arriving right outside of Giza. The weather conditions are hot and hot.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to Egypt. See the view of the pyramids. One of the 7 wonders of the world, you know.
This is a scorpion. It's got a nasty sting, but probably not quite strong enough to kill a person.
It's adorable. Anyway, next time, Egypt.